Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Yoni Chol and today I'm going to be making this video about Canada and how much I appreciate this great country and how I really love Canada. So I came to Canada 2002 and this is July 20th. That makes it 18 years. The first thing when I first came here, it was like journey to mine, coming from South Sudan, fleeing the war, and being an immigrant in Canada for the first time, not knowing the language, and it was just a new adventure. But not knowing that after many years of being here, that it will finally gonna become home. When I first left Sudan, the first time when we came to Egypt in 2000, I felt like part of me was missing. It's like home, where I always knew, where I was born, where I had friends, where I had family. It's missing. Egypt was a very different environment. We didn't have a lot of high-rise buildings, and Egypt has high-rise buildings, and we lived in like an open kind of setting. Our homes, like you have a big empty like compound, that's what they call it, and you sleep there. At night we just put our beds outside and we look up in the sky, and then for the first time I found myself between like four walls, living in an apartment. It was very different. It was very different. So to me, the journey started there of where is home? Where is home? I didn't know where is home anymore. So when we get the opportunity to come to Canada, I said to myself, because I really didn't like it in Egypt. I didn't like it at all. I miss home every day. I miss Sudan every day when I was in Egypt. And when we get a chance, my sisters, she was bringing us with her to Canada. I just said to myself, you know what? I'm not expecting anything from this. I'm not expecting that it's going to be any different. But we'll just go and see anyway how it's going to be. Like, I wasn't expecting anything from being here in Canada, if whether it was gonna be good, it was gonna be bad. I just said okay. So when we first came and landed to Canada, the first place we lived was Saskatoon, and Saskatoon is way different than Alberta, because that's where I'm living right now. So I was like, yeah, it was okay. It was too cold, and there was just not much. So I was like, oh, so this is Canada, I guess. So it wasn't the best experience, but for me, the journey is still going. In my heart, I'm still looking for home. I'm still saying, like, where is home? Where is home? Where is home? In my mind every time. So we stayed in Saskatchewan or in Saskatoon for like 4 months, and then we moved down here to Calgary. And when we moved here to Calgary, all right, this is when it gets so excited. When we moved here to Calgary, this is when I felt at home. I just felt at home. And I wasn't really sure if it was home yet, but I just felt at home. Something about Calgary that makes me feel like, I think this is home, you know? So, after being here so many years, for so many years, I finally felt like, yeah, this could be it. And Calgary is a beautiful, vibrant city. Like the culture, the people. Like you don't know how different Calgary is until when you get out of town and go somewhere else other than Calgary. That's when you will know. So, my journey again for looking for home. I'm still always thinking one day I'm gonna go back to South Sudan because I feel like I really miss it. And the feeling was just the same for how much I miss the people back there. So I got my chance to go back in 2011 to finally visit Sudan again. And at this point it was South Sudan and North Sudan. And I was very, I was lucky, I guess, because I was able to be in both countries. So at first I learned it in Sudan, which is Khartoum, and it was nice. It was nice. It felt like it's not the same like when I left it and how I always felt like I missed it. It was never anything like that. It was just okay. It was just okay. And then after that, I went to Juba, which is now South Sudan. And Juba was pretty good. It felt like home, you know. It was alright. It was good. Like, see old family members, people you didn't see for years. It was amazing. It was a great experience. And then, after being down there for almost 2 months, I start saying, one day I just said to my sister, she's back home there in Sudan, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm okay now and I'm ready to go home. And she's like, ooh, you going home? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you already home? I'm like, no. You know what? I'm not home. I need to go back home. She's like, so where is, you are back home? I'm like, no. I need to go back home. She's like, where is back home? I'm like, I want to go home. I want to go to Canada. And especially I want to go back to Calgary. That's my home. I'm like, I always thought home was here back in Sudan, but now I finally find my home, you know. My home is in Calgary, Alberta. And she said, oh, okay. So yeah, I came back to Calgary. I couldn't wait. And that's how I finally find home. And now I am home. Another little story is not like it has anything to do with what I'm talking about here, but somewhat they are connected. In 2016, I moved to Lethbridge in January. And my experience in Lethbridge was not the best. They are very culture backward in terms of diversity in that city. It was more like they were not used to like color people or something, which even though I don't know why is that, because they have some black people that live there, but the experience there was just different. It was just it was just not for me. And then again, I stayed there for 8 months. And after that, I start telling everybody I'm moving back home. And they're like, where's back home? I'm like, I'm moving back to Calgary. So this is my home. This is how I finally find home. My journey to home, it started like since 2002. And it was confirmed in 2011 when I went back to Sudan, where I used to think it was home. But then I find out like, no, I finally find my home. And my home is Calgary, Alberta. It's a beautiful city. It's everything, man, about this city. It's just incredible, you know. The people, the culture, it's just my home, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope wherever you live in the world, you really feel like you are at home. It's the most great and the most beautiful feeling. Like, you have no idea how great it feels to finally reach that journey of looking for home. And until next time, see you. And if you like this video, if you really enjoy it, share it with your friends and family, and maybe they will relate to it. Maybe they'll find it helpful. And don't forget to subscribe, so next time when I am telling a story like this or something different, you can be notified and you see it right away. Okay, everybody, this is my story. I thought there is no any better time that I can share this than July 1st, 2020. Happy Canada's Day for us Canadians. We love this country, and I love my country so much. Happy birthday, Canada. See you next time, lovelies. Bye.